I'll do one rep of that now. How clean and press.
When's the last time you did it? I was in there. That's what will make me.
Bro, the last time he was in there, I was going weight room with him. Yeah. That's the last time he was in the weight room. Actually, I'm lying. He's when I done doggy paddle in the pool.
You hate that I swim, like.
It's the best thing for cardio, you know.
Man,
Bro,
hate that I swim
you know what
so
it
much.
is? It is when you can do the lengths.
Right.
The pool is about 15 meters, yeah? I see him stop halfway, so he stopped at about 7.5 meters.
How many times did how many reps?
That was on the first length.
You fucking liar.
Look,
I'll stop halfway on the first length.
You know it is.
You're lying.
You know one thing I've noticed
You
about
are
the man
lying. You see me swim further than that for fun. What's man talking about?
I'm just saying
What's
what
man
I
talking
see,
about,
bro.
He's lying though.
You know what it is? I've noticed. Loons,
the
can I say
first
something?
lap, he saw me stop halfway.
Do you know
He's
what I've
chatting
noticed?
shit.
Okay, no problem.
Okay, go on,
but
say
do you
it.
know what I've noticed? The man that I've noticed something. The man them like when I feel like the man them are lying, yeah, they just get very aggressive with me. Like I'm not aggressive.
I'll
Like,
probably just get aggressive when you're chatting shit. You know what I'm trying to say? Me personally, because no one of man lied. I was waiting for him to say a number. Why would I stop? Why would I stop halfway on the first lap?
Maybe he can't finish it. That's what he's saying.
yeah, he took a
That's
break.
literally what he's
He
saying.
took a break.
Okay, I hear it.
Can you swim better than him?
Have it.
No, I'm not that dumb.
So what, on a 15-meter pool, you couldn't do better than that?
Could I?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Do
could.
you reckon you're better swimmer than me?
I'm better than you at.
I was gonna say everything.
He's one of these, man.
That was going
He's not better than me at Call of
everything,
Duty,
you know.
bro. He's better than me at FIFA. He's faster than me. He's not better than me at football. I'm saying.
I am better than you at football.
No, you're not.
Bro, what are you gonna? One sec.
okay.
We're not even gonna go down that road. But
A right back
we're not
is
even gonna go.
never
one
better
sec,
than a forward.
We're never going. We're never gonna go down that
He's a
road
right
here.
back.
But I'm gonna ask you one question. In your
He's a right back.
opinion, has he ever been better than me?
Yes.
Tell me the
What
year.
you on about?
What year?
don't have to
What
tell me
year?
the year.
You might-
one
yeah,
sec,
I don't think he
one
was born.
sec.
I don't think he was born.
Haggerston days,
Margs,
you've never been better than me.
Margs.
I don't think he was born.
No, keep
me
it
and him are
realistic.
never the same position, yeah? Pause. Let me just stand. Please, let me just stand. Yeah? Because you just done what you done, yeah? Because you said never and I've never been better, whatever. You're better than me at everything. A striker, a right back is never better than
Okay,
a
one
forward.
sec.
Ever.
Okay.
Ever.
Okay, you've said
What do
that.
you mean?
Yeah.
But he's never been good
Okay,
enough to
one
play in
sec.
positions
Okay,
I've
one
played
sec.
in.
One sec.
And I've never been poor enough to play right
Okay,
back.
one sec.
You know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
okay, what's this?
Bro,
Marcelo's better than Kevin Phillips.
Who?
Marcelo.
One sec. No, one
Marcelo's
sec.
better than Kevin Phillips.
Calvin
Yeah,
Phillips, he
no,
means.
Kevin.
Kevin.
Old school
Sunderland.
Kevin.
Yeah.
Old school, old school.
okay.
Slap bare goals. I'm saying Marcelo's better
Okay,
than Kevin
one sec.
Phillips.
One
But
sec.
he's no
okay,
Marcelo,
okay,
bro.
one sec.
So you're trying
okay,
way
please.
out.
Okay, no problem.
He's a Mika
Okay,
Richards.
Look, I just want to ask you one question. No problem. When you played for my Sunday league team, what position did you play?
Right wing.
No, you never. You was on the bench. Because I was the right winger. I was the. So yes, I was. Because Jam
You
was
was
the
right
right.
back.
Jam was the right back.
Ram was left back.
What? All right, cool.
Who that jam
All
that
right,
was
cool.
in the camp with me, Mike Kelly.
Yeah.
Jam's
Big
good.
up
Jam
Jam.
can kick ball still.
Jam's good
good.
still. Jam's good still.
He thinks he's as good as Jam. He's not good.
Jam can kick ball.
Bro. All I could go off
You know
with the
about
man
Jam?
them is picks at Haggerston.
Bro, he's fast.
Bro,
he's strong.
bro.
Do you get what I'm saying? It's street football. Him.
Bro, what can
Technically,
how
he's
can
not
you
better than
blame
me.
me on anything?
Technically,
How
if he
can
was
you
to have a
blame me for
shooting
my
drill
attributes?
tomorrow,
Yeah.
I'll kill
No,
him.
you won't.
If he had a
No,
passing
you
drill
won't.
tomorrow,
No, you won't.
first touch
You got
drill,
techers and he hasn't.
yes.
He ain't got no techers,
Simple.
man. He ain't got no
Shooting
techers,
drill,
man.
passing
He
drill,
ain't got no
first
techers,
touch drill,
man.
cooked.
Stop gassing,
Running,
man. You're
you
not
know,
better than me at-
barging.
You are not
Do you know what I'm
better
saying?
than me at football.
You
Point
don't
blank.
have to give
any position.
You remember what he just said when you say
Any
things?
position.
The
Bro, we
man
can
them
play
get mad.
football
Look how mad
tomorrow.
he is.
You're not better than me. You're not
Get up
better than
there,
me.
You never played. Have you ever kicked ball with these lot?
Nah. Jam, blacks, but nah, none of the man them in here.
Bro, there's not even no one from the hood in the history of the hood that can say you're better than me.
I don't, broski.
So then it's your
I don't
opinion.
mind what
So
you.
then does
of
that
course,
make
it's
sense?
always opinions.
Huh?
It's always gonna be opinions, bro.
No, some
It's
things are
always
lies.
gonna. No,
Some
but
things
you
are
know
lies.
what, broski?
All right, cool, no
we
problem.
can.
No
We can have
problem.
a shooting
No problem.
drill
One sec.
whenever
So one
you
sec.
want.
I'm not better than me at football. I'm a right back, yeah.
And you're not
Okay,
better than me
one
at
sec, one
shooting,
sec. Let me just
passing,
land.
first touch.
I'm a right back, yeah.
Facts.
He's not better than. I'm not better than him at football. But Sunday league, you was on the bench.
So.
Where's the maths? Where?
It must-
How,
it must
bro?
mean something.
But
How?
Beano,
How?
Margs.
What?
Let me just ask you a question, because you know both of us, yeah? Shooting drill. You got a one, or who you putting it on?
Hold on. What do you mean?
Finishing drill.
Bro.
Who you putting your money on, bro?
All right, go on then. Go on then. I dare you pull it on him. We could go tomorrow.
This guy don't score
We
goals,
could go
man.
tomorrow.
That's
What do you mean?
that's just
Bro,
one aspect of
I
football.
just say what I'm better at. That's all I say what I'm better at. Didn't I say it?
And
Didn't I say
you put your money
it?
on?
Are you putting your
Well,
money
the
on,
shooting
bro?
drill, finishing drill. I don't know because he's heavy footed, but he will probably do it with more finesse. You know what I'm trying to say?
I just said I got more tech. He's
Bro,
powering it, I'm finessing it. I've
Okay,
got more
so
tech.
what?
We can have crossbar
What
challenge.
does that
We
mean?
can do all of these
Bro,
things.
man,
I will
I've
beat
heard
him.
it all,
Yeah, but
man.
forget the individuals. I'm saying
I'm
man
saying
playing football. We've all
technically I'm
played
better than him.
play football in the
Okay,
park.
let me
We
ask
played
you one
marshes.
question.
You don't play
Technically, I'm
semi-pro.
better than
Bro, we're not on.
Bro,
Margs
bro,
we're not
bro,
even on the same
Bro,
level.
no, he's like 10, 11 years younger than me.
Bro,
you know?
how come?
So it's totally
this is what
different.
what
You
does
get
he
what I'm
tell you,
saying?
Slot?
But
One
when I was
week,
in-
I'm way younger than you, so 1 week I'm 2 years younger than you, so I'm 10, 11 years younger than you.
But have to be.
What than you?
Yeah.
How
Why
old are you
not?
again?
Bro, how am I 10, 11 years
How-
younger
how
than
old
you?
are you?
What are you talking
How
about,
young
man?
is he than you? I thought he was like 5 years younger than you.
Nah.
No?
No.
How much?
I respect it. No one ain't trying to say numbers. Yeah, that's
I tell you,
bro,
I tell everybody my age. I'm trying to not like them
How
up.
old are you? Let's make him say
Four
it.
school years younger than him.
4 school and he's alright, so 8 then.
8
They-
years.
8 years.
And that's what I'm saying.
Hey, that's
and
a long
I was
time.
bringing you football when you was well experienced, and I was
bro,
nobody.
I was bringing
22,
you.
I was 30.
Will experience.
He was 22, I was 30. Like, what the hell? You saw Sunday League team, you're in your prime. You know what I'm saying?
What? You're prime.
I'm not in my prime. I've been, whatever happened to me, happened to me. You know what I'm saying?
Bro,
Let's not
like,
pretend like shit happened to me. Shit happened. I was in the streets,
don't
bro.
argue,
Like,
bro. Don't
I'm
say you-
saying technically.
don't say you
I
was
didn't
in
wanna
the
make
streets.
this about
Everyone
this
was in the
because you
streets.
said
So it
this.
don't make
I
sense.
hear you. But it's longer
that
time
doesn't
in it.
make
You was just in the street
What?
for shorter time than me.
no, it wasn't.
Yeah, it was.
How?
How not?
You went Joe at 16.
Yeah.
You came out
So
when?
when you're in jail, you're in the streets, bro. You're in the trenches.
what?
No.
You're governed by a metal door and a bunk bed,
You
man.
are,
You're
but
not in the
still in the
streets,
trenches.
man.
Shit is-
What are you
it's
doing,
still
man?
Gaza.
What are you
It's
doing,
wrong.
man?
Am I
What are
wrong?
you doing?
You're not wrong. You're not
Thank you, bro.
Nah, the streets
bro.
is outside.
It is,
streets
but I'm
is
saying
No,
outside,
but
the
no,
lifestyle.
he's saying the
The
streets
lifestyle
forward
off the
to
porch.
the jail though. So you
Yeah,
could be on the
I'm off the
landing
porch.
with man from the
So if I
streets.
went
so
Joe at
it's the same
16,
thing.
like, what the hell?
Yeah, but
Your
man
next
You
door
forward.
can't
could be-
say,
your next
oh,
door could be your
you've been on the
aunt.
street
Yeah, but
same time as me.
man forward
You don't
jail,
know.
and everything's different. There's stuff going on outside that you
We're
weren't
not
doing because
saying,
you was
bro, but
you
we're
was.
not saying the
'cause you was
dynamics.
inside.
We're talking-
What I'm trying to say is, you
Just
see
looking
that,
at mentality,
you see that
bro.
when you go through transitioning and that, yeah, you know what I'm trying to say, like, so you can go jail for a long enough time and come outside and the streets is frying,
Yeah.
and it wasn't even like this when you went when
Yeah,
you went in.
yeah, facts.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm not saying you're not part of street culture or nothing like that, but the streets is different. It's outside.
Yeah, outside
It's
the
two different things.
How old were you in 2001? 2002, how old were you?
12.
That's the year I come out. There you go.
What?
Yeah, that's the
You
year
came
I
out
came out.
012.
I came out 02.
So you came out 012.
02.
Okay.
02
Okay,
I came out.
And then.
So that's the. I
So
was back
then-
on the streets 02, you were 12.
okay.
There you go. So I said I was outside. You said no, I wasn't outside before you.
I
There
never said
go.
you wasn't outside
You
before
did.
me. What type of question is that?
Longer,
What
sorry,
type
longer.
of question is that?
Longer,
and
sorry.
then you've been Joe every year since then.
So?
On and off. So,
So?
when you do the years,
12, 13,
I'm
14,
like,
15,
we're like
16.
equals.
No,
No,
we're not.
He would have had him, but you done bird.
Bird.
bro.
Yeah,
how,
you're
how
bird,
many
you
years
caught
have
up.
you done?
You done
No,
bird.
I've done
How many years
one
have
of
you
your
done?
sentences.
Well, all of yours together.
And I was
All
outside
mine
from
together.
early.
One of his.
One of his.
Like, I don't get, man.
So you're black
Bro,
cat
anyway,
side. You're basically back on the porch.
No, I'm not.
With all
No,
your
I'm not.
birds come back.
Bro, are you mad? I was so well experienced, bro. You can't lose that.
Boy, stop bigging this up anyway, because the streets are a myth.
Yeah.
They
You're
are a
just
myth.
media
Only
folk.
people that love roads is people like Margs.
Who, me, I'm a civilian. We had this conversation. We had this
Remember last
conversation.
time we had this conversation?
We had the conversation. I don't
I
love
was
the
right
roads.
and he was wrong.
Yeah, you
Because
could
he said
say.
he was a civilian.
He's not a
But
civilian.
then I asked him that question and he kind of...
You're definitely not a civilian.
Yeah, he's
I
not.
can't.
Civilians
No,
don't
we
get hard.
can't.
He's
We
not.
can't
That's
do
cool. It's
certain
cool that he's
things,
not.
but you're not a
He's
civilian.
Civilians don't
he's
get
more
hard
to the
stuff.
civilian side, but he's not civilian.
It's like I
He's
can't.
more
I
on
don't
that way up,
understand.
but he's
Civilians
not.
don't get their
If that
windows
makes
popped by
sense.
feds.
He's more towards
That's got
civilian
nothing
than
to
street
do with
guy.
me, and
That
they
makes
do
sense.
as well.
I hear
They
that,
really do.
No?
But don't that come with
Didn't probably
age?
shouldn't though. Just dragged them
What,
up.
as in you should be more civilian with age?
Of course.
Well, wait.
Because
I agree with you, but
to-
a lot of men are
because
still...
to be honest,
There's
with
bare
you,
man that's
yeah,
older than me
okay,
that's in the streets
yeah,
now.
about to say.
No, there's not,
There's-
man.
there
Like,
is
no,
side,
what
though.
would he
there's
say?
not.
There's man that's
No,
older than me that's
Side.
in the streets
Yeah,
now.
there is,
Who?
there is,
Like
there is,
who?
there is.
I don't
That
gotta
guy
There
that
is.
talks bare shit on the
Because-
internet.
No, bro,
Bear
that's
them, man.
he's vlogging. That guy's vlogging.
I don't want.
There's bare old
I don't want to call
Do you
people's names.
consider a man that's still playing with food older than him in the streets?
Yes.
No,
I
man.
would say yes.
No,
He has
no,
to
it's
be.
not.
Absolutely.
Because if a man try to rob him,
Can I
what
just
happens?
Are you
can I just
crazy?
say one thing though?
Okay, so how you define the streets then? Go on.
Okay. And no, I'm gonna answer his question.
Okay, go on.
You need to get how you live.
Facts,
Yeah.
facts.
And if there's no other way for you to get money, you need to go and get money the way you can get money.
That's not a totally
was
separate
just-
argument.
No, but that's
If you're getting
is
money,
that what I'm
if you're-
asking?
if you're
No,
getting
so
money,
I don't think you're outside. Shall I tell you why? Because in today's age, yeah, you can be a shotter and not a roadman. Whereas back in the day, you couldn't be a shotter and
I know,
and
that's
not
true.
a roadman.
That's true.
That's facts.
But if
That's
you're a
facts.
shotter, you're still in the streets.
That's what I was gonna say though.
If
That's
you're a
facts as well.
shotter, you're
Because
in
if
the
a man try to
streets.
trouble you for your peas or something,
Yeah.
what do you do? What do you do?
Or even if you don't do nothing, you get caught up. Man's wrapping you up for food. That's street shit.
That's
Okay,
street
okay,
shit, that's what I'm
okay.
saying.
You're not even gonna retaliate.
Yeah,
You
you don't
can't phone the
retaliate.
police.
No problem.
It's true.
No
You
can't phone
problem.
the police.
Can't
No
phone the
problem.
police.
If I'm walking down Embankment tomorrow and a man try to grab my phone, I'm gonna wrap him up as well. Nothing. I don't lose my pride.
That's not the same. That's some street
Wh-
robbery shit.
why
Civilians
though?
get their
Yeah,
phones
phone
snatched.
robbery.
Yeah, but,
Civilians
yeah,
get their
so
phones
someone
snatched.
tries- But see, the moral of the story is someone tries to rob the person who's got grub.
Blood. If you
So
can
if someone
phone,
tries to rob me for no matter anything.
If you can
today,
phone a man now,
I'm
a
gonna-
phone
I'm
and
gonna-
grab
I'm
You're
gonna-
gonna defend
if you
yourself.
can phone a man
Yeah.
now for anything, half a B, 400 bits, it doesn't matter what it is. If you can phone him now, budge on that. What's
You're
man
in the-
talking
yeah,
about?
yeah, yeah,
He's
yeah,
in the
yeah,
streets,
yeah, yeah,
So
yeah,
blood.
yeah,
what? So what? So if you could call someone for that right now, that's
What
just
the fuck
knowing
we doing?
people, though.
No,
who
the
do you know
person
then?
Flipping
Huh?
is in the streets.
What do you mean, who do I know? What type of madman question you asking me, man?
Yeah, that's a crazy question.
Man,
still.
no.
What
What
did
is
you
it?
say?
If you're a civilian, why
Wait,
do you
but
know
who's
people with
wait,
all half a
wait,
bricks?
But who's
and that?
he's not. Are you a
What do you mean
civilian?
what I want him to say? I want him to
Is
say
Beanos claiming
names.
civilian? No, Beanos ain't
No,
claiming
but he's
civilian.
saying
I am,
he's saying you can be.
I'm sometimes
He's saying
civilian.
no, he's not. I'm not saying for him. I'm
Okay.
saying for the person. That's the hypothetical person we were talking
Yeah,
about.
yeah, yeah.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He's saying, oh, you can be a shotter,
And not
but
be
not on the
streets.
roads. But the roads doesn't mean you're outside. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah,
Being
yeah.
outside is
Street
doing
activity,
illegal
street activity,
activities.
yeah, street activity.
Illegal activities
Yeah, street
to
activity.
fund your life.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
outside. You get
Nah,
me?
I'll
And that's
be-
why
I'll
I
be
said
real.
what he
If
said
you're
is right.
on- you know what I'm
People
saying?
older than him that are
If
doing
you're
that are
doing
still in the
roads
streets.
and
I
you're
don't think
doing
that, though.
doing
Don't think
roads
so.
is
I
not
don't
gang
think
shit.
I think if you're just shotting, getting dough, you're not outside. You're just
are,
finding.
you have
Look,
Again, so what do you class as outside? We need to for you
yeah.
in your so
for
we know
me,
where you're
yeah,
coming
for
from.
me, yeah, is when you're doing both
What you talking about,
What's
like
both?
badness?
badness and trapping.
Trapping's
Gang,
badness.
Nah,
gang.
man.
When you're doing gang,
No.
Oh, so the streets outside you is gang.
gang, trapping, the whole it
So you
all
agree
put
with
in
what we're
one.
saying then? Because trapping is the brother selling food.
Yeah, but when you do that and try to be outside on the other things, then yeah, you're outside.
I think
You're
anything
active.
that you're doing, that if you get caught, you
Yeah,
go jail,
that's
you're
streets.
outside.
Yeah, but bro, you could
Yeah,
do
but
that.
there's-
But you
outside.
could
it depends
do
though,
things
because
that
we've had
go
we've had
wrong.
that argument because you were telling me man that do fraud ain't roadman.
They don't get, they don't go jail straight away.
Yeah, but
It
no,
doesn't
but you
matter.
don't
They don't
go
go
bro,
straight
anyway,
away.
so-
But
But if I
away.
say man that did fraud ain't
But
road man.
no.
That's what you're saying, yeah. You're saying
But,
it's
but
street,
anyone
man.
who
Why you
sold
say that?
drugs
Why you
don't
say
go
that?
way to stop
jail
the
straight
trend.
away.
Why you say that?
I want to hear
Why you say
what
that?
side of the fence you want because I'm saying the road. I'm saying the street
course.
shit. That's illegal.
No,
stuff.
no,
I got street
modern
man that
day.
do fraud.
No, modern day, yeah.
I know what you're
That's it,
trying to say.
internet
You're trying to
streets.
say if man's selling.
Remember the
man
days?
the
You remember?
streets.
You remember
I know
our
what you're
day,
talking- I know
innit?
what you're talking about. I
Man
know
pull
what
up and
you're
they got a boot full of
I know what
electronics
you're talking
and
about.
half price and. Them days there, them man weren't the roads.
But
Okay,
there are
fraud
street
man's
brothers
evolved
that are
now.
doing fraud,
Of course, the
facts.
game evolves, but then they weren't. You know what I'm saying?
I get your
when it was the
opinion, I know
50,
what you-
I'll
I know
come
what
and
you're
get
But you
a
just said
Sainsbury's
if you're
shop and-
outside doing illegal activity,
Yeah,
fraud
yeah,
is
yeah,
an
yeah,
illegal
yeah.
activity.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
That's from your
I
words.
know,
Fraud
but
is
bro,
illegal
bro,
activity.
I'm
You're
not
just trying to
talking
say
white
back
collar
then.
crime. I'm not talking white collar crime. You get what I'm saying?
So you
Because
class fraud as a white collar crime.
pickpocketers ain't the same as robbers, bro. It's there's a level of it. Do you get what I'm saying?
I know what you're
Yeah,
trying to
There's
say.
a level of
But
it.
it's still robbing.
It's thieving. It's
Yeah,
different.
yeah, theft.
It's theft.
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
different.
theft is
Yeah, but
different.
there's-
Robbery's
Robbing
under the
is-
theft
yeah,
act.
yeah,
See, but
yeah.
I
But
think
robbery's
I
right
think-
at
I know
their
what you're
different
saying,
scales.
I think what man's confusing is the fact that there's levels to everything. Bro.
Yeah.
There
So
is.
you could have you could
But
be a
drug
you,
dealing is a high
blood,
level.
You could be a you that's
Drug
got
dealing
an
is a
asbo.
high level.
You could be a you that's got
You're
an
a
asbo
brother,
that
you're
steals
not-
pence and
what?
takes phones and that's petty low level idiot crime. But you ain't got no job. You're from the estate.
Exactly.
You're there on your
I'll be
face.
real.
That's
I'll
a
be
road
real.
man.
You're wrong.
That's a
I'll be
road
real.
you.
If you're stealing
phones,
I don't care if he's meaty. That's a
No,
road
I'll be
you.
real. I'll be real. I'll be
That's
real.
like you said,
That-
that's what
them
road you.
grabbing phones, them grabbing
Yeah.
phones.
That's what I'm saying,
In today's
entitlement's not
world,
road, man.
you're not a little boy. You're not. You're not. You're not. If you're grabbing phones in today's game, you're not a little boy.
What do you mean?
You're not a little boy if you're grabbing phones. Like, if that's your hustle,
Oh,
and
you say
choose
you're
to
doing
do
big
that,
things.
You're making more money than 9 out of 10 trappers on a daily.
On the phones thing. What's your perception of
And
outside?
even on a turnover.
What's your perception of outside? When a man says he's outside, what's your perception?
Again, I think like there's different levels, like, and the way that we use language now has changed, innit? Because obviously, like, when you hear if a man says like he's outside, I do automatically go to like badness. You know what I'm trying to say? Like that's my first thing that I'll lean into, like, because like you're on smokes. You know what I'm trying to say? But at the same time, roadmen, it's all the same shit. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, it's all the same shit. Like, because if you're outside, you can get caught up. There's kids that are not necessarily wicked like that. They get caught up in wickedness. Why? Because they're outside. Like, you know what I'm trying to say?
Okay, so let me ask you a question. When you're saying that outside, what are they outside doing?
Selling drugs.
Anything.
That don't mean you're outside, though.
What does it mean you're doing?
Like, mean to say, like, obviously you're outside, but it don't say, like, yeah, I'm out here.
That's not what man said. Man just said it outside.
Yeah, but...
I get where he's coming from, because the same thing I'm saying, the first thing that I lean to when someone says that they're outside, I'm thinking the man who's...
Okay.
outside,
So,
innit?
okay, one
That might be your
I can name you people, yeah, and say what? Oh, what? They were outside.
But they was on road, though. They're roadmen. There was...
Because they're your friends, bro. But look, because then look, the point I'm trying to make is because when shit went left, yeah, was you looking at them to be outside on the other side?
No, but
No, because they're not outside.
Yeah, but there's also been times when we put them in different positions and we're outside doing certain things and they've been with us.
Yeah,
it doesn't matter whether they're the go-to, just because of your surroundings.
Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say? So there's youths that you might not be looking at like that and not looking at these youths are that way inclined and whatnot. But if they can tell you stories about things that they've been a part of, that's happened, that's serious things. So where do we go then? Like, you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, but you're picking
Selling drugs is
daffodils,
outside, man.
Like, you're
I'm
picking
sorry,
daffodils.
man. Selling drugs is outside, man. I'm sorry.
Like,
Selling
there's
drugs.
certain man that he would look at, yeah, because like I'm saying, because you don't look at him that way, like he's saying, if certain things go off, you're not turning to that man to do nothing. You get what I'm trying to say? Like, he's not going to get busy, he's not a wicked man,
So
and he's not getting money rest of the day, yeah?
so-
So he would not look at them as outside saying they're just his brethren. But them, his brethren, been in all the same wicked situations that he's been in.
I'm not saying,
Like,
but
you get what I'm trying to say?
everyone's been
What's
in an
that- so-
uncomfortable
so
situation
what's that talking
in their
about?
life,
How can
though.
they, so of course they're outside. Like, they're just not. There's levels to everything.
there's levels to everything.
There's levels to everything. It's just not like
So
you.
okay,
true,
so
true.
then there you go. So there's your point. So then don't be telling me a little doja who's running around for a little $6 a week is outside. He's not outside. Because he's like, no, he's not outside. Shall I tell you why? Shall I tell you why? Do you know why he's not outside? He's an idiot. Because he ain't realised if he just go works in Sainsbury's, he'll make the same money.
But that's not true.
So then you're not outside,
That's
bro.
like a rites of
Bro, I don't
passage, yeah?
care.
Most of the
Wait,
people, most of my brethren, there's people that are in jail for M's are
But
idiots.
yeah, but no, but
But
bro,
look, you can't say he's
we're
an
not-
idiot because he's a doja, because some of my brethren, yeah,
Bear man have to go-
that came up as top boys, top shotters with their own lines. I could tell you put a time in the history where they work for someone.
Yeah, all
You
right.
gotta
cool.
This is how you come into the game, bro. So you talk the soldier's the idiot because he's it don't make sense.
No. I never said that. I never said being a soldier is an idiot because no, I never. I said them little soldiers making whatever $6 a week. You're an idiot. Yeah, but that's $6. You're making peanuts.
Yeah, but you got to go. You got to start somewhere.
Oh, if that's what you are
Beanos
saying,
doing
then
it.
cool, innit? Like, then we look at the game in two different ways, innit?
That's
like,
what it is. We just see things differently, I
Yeah,
suppose.
then-
Because I feel like you got to start somewhere.
No, you don't. Yeah, of course you do. Of course you do. Huh?
What, 6 bills a week?
Man said that's 48 bags a year.
You don't get that in Sainsbury's.
Bro.
Oh, no.
Okay. So let me give you an example, yeah? Back in the day, yeah? How much you used to pay your doja?
$3 or something, 2 50s, 4s. I can't remember.
And was you bumping him?
I wasn't bumping him.
Yes, you was. You fucking liar. Yes, you was. That's a rip-off. Because, no, shall I tell you why? Because if you was looking after someone, you would have gave them way much more money.
But what's that
You
got to
would've
do
put
with
them
being
on.
outside?
That was the market
No,
rate.
it's not about being
No,
outside.
I think the conversation's moved on, but
Yeah,
no way.
it's
That was
moved on.
you can't tell me I'll bump someone.
You
That was the
won't
market
bump
rate.
Then this one.
That was the going rate.
Bruv, you're
didn't
see you
get with
next
the
Tuesday,
conversation.
man. You're a piece of shit, man. That's what I'm saying. You wasn't helping him. You wasn't helping him because you could have gave him more money. I don't give a shit.
This is crazy. I don't.
You should
Again,
have heard him last episode. But anyway, forget
I
it,
think
man.
it's just-
Innit, man. Forget the trap. I don't trap, so I don't give a shit.
you sound like you know stuff. You sound like you're still. You sound like you're knee
So
deep.
if you don't trap, why
Yeah.
are you not a civilian?
No, I'm not saying I'm not a civilian.
You definitely said you're not a civilian.
No, I'm not a civilian because it could go left anytime.
A lot, you know.
No,
because
I tell you what, even a second ago when you sort of talking, I was thinking I'm proper a civilian. Like, but because if it goes left, I would per se like pull it all on the line, innit? No, I'm not a bad boy though. I'm not a bad boy. Never ever
But you
claimed
still
it.
could be a civilian that just doesn't have it, no?
You think there's not civilians that won't put it on the line?
That's what I'm saying.
I don't know. I don't know them. I don't
Tell
know
that
them.
man's mother
There's
or
civilians
No,
that will
but do you
put
know what
it
it is?
on
That,
the
yeah,
line.
but do you know what it
You
is?
ain't never
Do you
seen
know
a
what it
civilian
is?
in
Do you know what it
jail.
is? That's way out of like. That's easy to say. Do you know what I'm saying to you? But there's some.
So
people,
what kind? So today what kind of things are you putting on the line for? Don't forget the easy things. Tell me something light that you put on the line for.
I'm gonna give you an example, yeah. So see, like Saturday, the man them could go out, yeah.
Yeah.
All the man them could go out and be like, say like a little something could kick off, and a man could just step back and be like, I'm not risking it. I'm not risking it. Don't want to go back to that place. But like, if
That's
I'm
what a
out,
civilian would do.
yeah, that's what a civilian. That's what a civilian would do.
I don't think, again, I think that lines are blurred. It's just all about
No, it's
opinions
not.
and perspectives. Why? Because there's civilians outside that if they go out raving with their brethren and they get into a
jump
fight, they're having a
them,
tear up.
yeah,
What's man talking about? They're having a fucking tear up. What are you talking about? These ain't wicked youths or
Right,
road
but
youths
anyway,
or none. If they get into it,
okay,
we're having a tear
okay.
up.
And
So
Now,
that shit
and
comes
they'll
after
mash
that.
up road
The man
things
will
as
say,
well.
match man up too.
So
Mash
my
up
point
many a
I'm making
roadie.
That's a
is
good point still.
the road guys who now say they're civilians,
Okay,
yeah,
yeah.
or potential road guys, yeah, that's what they're gonna do. They're not outside. They're not
So
okay, I'll put it to you like this, yeah. See, when I step out on a night out, yeah, I wouldn't stand there and say, yeah, everyone's
You're
got,
backing your
everyone's got.
brethrens.
No, but even for me, the amount of people I'm with, I won't say everyone's got my back.
Facts.
Not everyone's got my back.
I hear you.
Not everyone's holding me down.
hear you.
Do you know what I'm saying to you?
I hear you.
Because some people ain't outside. If they could scur off, what am I lying?
no,
They was there.
No,
you VAR.
Yeah, man, you got circles, man.
Oh, yeah, cool. That's no problem. But it's the truth though. But then I don't expect everyone to hold me down.
So what do you do in that situation if you're out with your brethren?
And what, we're getting into a fight?
Something goes left. You back them.
Yeah, we're rocking in it.
Okay.
Because what else
so now
we gonna
can I
do?
ask you a question? On a normal day, everyone who we step R&B with, yeah, just an example, yeah. If it was to go left, would you say everyone's?
No, but not everybody's from the same place as
but
us.
then
Everybody's
they-
got the same mentality.
Okay, but then look, that's what I'm saying. Our mentality meant to have changed, didn't it?
True.
So, but that's what I'm saying. I'm still willing to go there.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm
That's
saying
why
to
you're
you?
not a civilian.
I don't think that stops you from being a civilian.
No, I hear what you're
Oh,
saying.
cool.
I think
man.
that's unfair. Yeah, for me to turn around and say that I'm not on certain things no more. I don't do this and I don't do that, and I'm living my life straight. Yeah, to go out with him, someone who I've known my whole life, and see him getting into something, and I'm
you
standing
don't
there
back
talking
him. Yeah,
about
that's mad.
I don't
Yeah,
do these things no more. That's crazy. That's unfair to put it on me and to hold me to them standards and tell me that because I'm gonna back my brethren, then no, you're not really, you're not a civilian. You're not really thing. I think that's crazy to hold me to that standard because that's mad. Because I know you, man. Like, what the fuck you want me to do? Do you get what I'm trying to say? Like, that's crazy. It's like, man, then you start putting me in that position because what the fuck am I supposed to do?
Good point.
Really, like, that's unfair,
No,
bro.
very good
So you
point.
can't say, oh, just because I'm thinking I'm for it. So I don't understand what. And obviously we brought it up, we've gone over it again, yeah. But even when you man say it, yeah, I don't understand what man need to do then to be things. That means man can never change their life. That means man can never be.
You can't.
What to be a civil?
You
Just to be straight, you just cut through.
You can't.
With me.
No, you can't. Okay, you can sit there and laugh. When you're a nobody, yes, you can. But when you're in too deep, you can't get out. You can't. You can't.
But
Look,
I have to get out. I don't know what man's talking about.
man.
Explain how you can.
got to get out,
bro.
can't.
How you can.
You can't.
How
Wait,
can
stop
you?
there.
We and you spoke off camera.
Yeah.
You're out, I'm out.
Yeah. Out.
You're not out because if people see you, they'll punch you up.
No.
They will.
Bro, man's
What?
man's
10
out, but
deep,
man's
they'll
not out.
punch. Like, come on, man. The more
What's
you do
your
it, man.
definition of being
I'm
out?
outside, bro, so it's not like I'm not anywhere. I'm everywhere.
All right, cool. All
So,
right, cool,
I'm
man.
I'm everywhere.
Cool. If
So
that's how you
I
want
don't
it.
know. I don't know.
Just because you changed your life, and so it speaks to what he's saying. Just because you changed your life, I've changed my life, doesn't mean other people will have.
So
Do you know what I'm trying to say?
But see the
So
block you're
if you
from.
could be in a
See the
position,
block you're from. You walk down the road and you bump into people that's got a problem with that block, and press you.
Not every single person that's got a problem in my block.
No, but I'm just giving you an example. Man, tried
There's
to press
age groups
you,
and that,
pause.
innit?
How do you diffuse it then? What do you in that situation?
Man's not pressing me, bro.
So then
You
why-
can't
why-
say
what
that. It's
are you doing? Why-
hypothetical.
What are you doing then?
He's
So
hypothetical.
what are
You
you
can't
doing?
avoid his
Bro,
hypothetical.
I'm scared my car. I'm going back, going home. Like, I don't know what's going on, bro. I'm scared in my car, bro.
How you
going
get
home.
into your car?
I'm dead.
Man's in front of you asking you questions. How you get
Bro,
into your car?
it's never gonna get to that.
How?
Bro, you know what? It's experience. It's been there. You know, you've been there.
Let me know how you get to your car.
Bro, I'm at my car.
How?
I'm at it. We're walking and talking.
So we're walking and talking.
We're walking and talking. Two just bro, bless. You know what I'm saying? I can't explain it to you, bro.
No,
But
I see the picture.
you understand,
I see the
bro.
picture.
The game's the game.
I see the picture.
But
Are there not people? You.
I can't do what he's done.
Is there not people, regardless of how you feel, regardless of what phase you are in your life, you know what I'm trying to say, like doing the right thing, yeah, moving straight and whatever. Is there not people that if they see you,
Yeah,
it's up and stuck?
of course.
And that's got nothing. That's got nothing to do with you.
watch this.
So, and this is what their man are speaking to.
Yes,
But-
bro.
and then why?
Yes.
Why? Because let's not play silly bugger. You're a name brand, yeah. So even if just say so to speak, 10 years ago or 20 years ago, man's a youth man. Man see him.
Yeah.
Oh, what? He's older.
Yeah.
Man's punching you up,
Yeah, facts.
and the man's gonna stay on the block until the near future, until he's forgot about it, because man's gonna get ratings off that. So even in today's world, man might not even have a problem with you, not even know who you like, not even know who you are like that. But oh, that's him. Why do we meant to hate him?
Yeah.
Oh, let's just punch him up.
Yeah.
The olders are gonna think we're cool. You know what I'm saying to you? And that's all it is. So, and this is what I'm saying to you, you can't quit. I'm not telling you, all my days I'm outside riding around looking for people every day. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? But if people see me...
Now, I hear where you're falling from, but there has to be a way.
Why, Mark?
Okay, then how do you get out?
All right, let me give you this example. Me and him are somewhere.
Yeah.
These are facts.
Yeah.
We're at a big event. We see someone that's a problem for a generation or two down from us.
Yeah.
He thinks we're his ops.
Yeah.
We're not.
But he
But
thinks
we're
it.
from
He thinks
where
it.
his ops are
Yeah.
from.
Yeah.
We address him.
You lot address him.
Yeah, behave yourself. It's not that. You get
you
me?
address
Did he, but don't do that, because he
wait.
didn't listen.
You was just
He
getting in your
didn't.
car.
No, he never.
What did he do to
No, he
us?
never.
You was just getting
but
in your
then
car.
that's what I'm saying.
And
What
now
you
you're
lot-
addressing him.
Don't
No, we
even
addressed
forget
him,
it.
like,
Don't
I
do
don't
that
even know
because
him.
there's so much collateral damage after that he didn't listen to you. He did not listen to you. However you spoke
met
to him,
at
he
that
never
time
listened.
and place.
He did not listen.
What did he need to
He
listen
did not
to?
listen. So don't do that.
What did he need us to
Alright,
do?
cool.
No,
Go
but
on,
what's what I'm
keep
confused
saying
about?
your
I'm
story.
confused because you got in the car a minute ago.
That's that
And
you
now
said
you're
if they,
addressing something.
if they pressing me.
Yeah.
Listen, we see someone.
Yeah. I'm not
And
saying you're wrong,
it
by
could
the
have
way.
mashed up the whole function. He got to do what he's doing over there. We done what we done.
So
That's
when you,
it.
So when you addressed him, what was the kind of convo like? What?
He was like, cool. Went about his business. Done.
So, but what did you say to address it though? Like what?
Just like,
Man's not on nothing.
no.
What did you say then?
Just behave.
Or you told them to behave.
It was him. One
Behave.
man. Yeah. Done.
So what if it had gone left with his response?
Then
See the
Kick
whistle
off.
there? Kick off. Yeah? For that perfect time, you know.
It don't make no sense.
it might have
You know
been
what I'm
that.
saying, no?
Might have been. But the civilian,
And now you're back outside.
no, you're not. Fighting don't make you outside,
I'm
bro.
not saying fighting, bro.
Fighting make you
Could've
defend
did
you.
something
Look,
else.
you're a man before you're a roadman.
Facts.
You're a man.
Whoa.
No,
You're
no,
a-
no, you're not.
You're a
what
man
you're trying to
first. You're born.
No, you-
You're born with the right.
I know what you're saying.
You're a man. You're a male. You're a man. You're a
kid.
man, bro. You go and think only roadman defend their pride or do that. You're gonna come unstuck.
Facts.
I've seen straight going man punch up people who
Yeah,
think
yeah,
they're
yeah.
proper people.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? For dude, don't disrespect my wife. You know them man, they man have got other moral compasses, like what Mark says. Everyone's moral compass is different. You see what I'm saying? Don't disrespect one of
Okay.
them man there's wives and see what happens. See how far the road man takes you with the body shots and the hooks.
Can I ask you a
You
question?
get twist up.
So what he's talking about, did it work?
It's not working.
One sec, did it work?
For what we was doing, I would say
Yeah. It's simple.
You're saying there was repercussions though.
No, but that was all like separate stuff. That's that's out of our control. That's got nothing to do with us. You know what I'm trying to say? He's basically what he's speaking to is, like I was saying, man's from different ends. Man end up in the same place. There's certain things going on. Man know how people are. Could be moving, jumping, and whatnot. Man just say it straight. We're not doing none of that foolishness here. I don't know what we got going on. Yeah. Relax yourself. You good? We good. All right, cool. And we had our dance. That was it. So for me,
that's the grown way of handling it, isn't it?
Yeah. For me, it was like whatever happened afterwards ain't got nothing to do with us. That's what he's talking about.
But then whatever happened after that is things have happened.
Yeah, I know, but that's after the fact though.
So then after that, then why didn't such and such just say the same thing? Why didn't a conversation just happen the next time they see each other?
But it's nothing to do with us.
Who was there?
Nah.
What? Alright, forget it.
Yeah, because you can't talk like that. But I'm saying,
because
I feel like you're mixing up two different things. Because what he's saying is we're just talking about at that event. Like whatever happened afterwards weren't nothing to do with man. Whether you like it or not. I know we're from the same block and all that, but whatever happened afterwards ain't nothing to do with man.
Bro, it's before. Cool. Forget it. Just forget it.
Bro, but you see what you
You know more than us.
Yeah, I know I do.
Exactly. So if we don't
I'm
know,
not gonna fucking say it on camera, am I?
I'm not asking you to say on camera.
Then I told
if
you.
we
stop
don't know,
when you tried to explain it, I said
talking. I
stop
just
saying
said one
it.
thing.
Don't talk.
You're
about
the only one that's made
you're-
it go
you're-
into in depth.
No, it ain't. No, I ain't.
Bro, I don't know what you're
Alright,
talking about.
Then don't.
Do you?
But then you're talking on the situation you know nothing about.
I'm talking about a situation I do know
The
about when we was at that
is-
gala.
But look,
That's it.
But look,
That's
you
it.
at that there you got to talk. So clearly the situation's bigger than you. It's bigger than you. You didn't need to talk.
But what's that got to do with what I'm saying?
All right, just forget it. Just forget it, man. Just
See what
forget
you
it.
was alluding to though about man trying to press me pause, yeah? Man have to take accountability though as well because at some point man was running man's lips, innit? So even though man's getting older and whatever it is, pause, man, not mad, wow. Can't believe it.
That was hey.
But it's supposed to be my dog, you
No,
know?
it's not me, man. I'm checking my
It's supposed to be
phone.
my dog, you
I'm
know?
checking my phone,
Yeah,
man.
check the phone.
I'm checking my phone.
please.
Hey.
But accountability, innit? Like, in all seriousness, it's like,
This is
I can't really be disappointed in people trying to get
so
their
when you're saying
stripes.
so what is that? When you're saying accountability, is that a thing where if something happened and it's not too serious, whatever, you'd let it slide because of your
No,
past
I'm
things?
saying like, you see like,
Like, how do you take accountability for that? If that makes sense,
I'm saying
are you saying
accountability
because
for
when you're
my
saying
actions.
yeah, no, but that means you're saying you get where they're falling for a minute, like because of what
of
you got.
course, yeah.
So is that
because
do
of
you-
past events?
So do you get it enough to I'm saying? Say like there was like an
Okay.
altercation,
Yeah.
it didn't go that far,
Yeah.
but there was a little something. But then you're saying because of the accountability that you're taking and because of past events, I'm saying you know what, I can let that slide. I can move forward for that.
I'm not saying I can still, personally.
So then where's the progression?
No, but this is what I'm trying to say. I still feel like in my life I've progressed because I could be doing a lot worse, but I'm not. But it doesn't mean that all violations are off the table. A violation's a violation.
Yeah, but being a proud person,
I can pick and
don't mean
choose.
you're a road
There's no
person.
expiry date on that. It's my thing. So if it's the right time and the right place, who's to say I won't get my get back on whatever the situation could be? But it's not like every day I'm thinking about that violation. Otherwise, I'd be.
But those are the things. Those are the things that hold man back here, and it's because the rules that we live by. You know what I'm
I
trying to
think
say?
it's more about man though. It's man's own pride. It's man's
Can I
own
ask you a question?
Yeah.
Do you think you could get out?
out.
Yeah.
I think I'm technically out now. But there's certain situations that
but you
could easily
but-
lure me
but
back in.
okay, but then what determines you're out? Because unless you physically go to everyone you've had an altercation with in your past,
What determines my
it's,
out is
it's
my
squashing it.
See the brothers that I got love for, my brothers.
Yeah.
If they progress as well to a level where I could say that boy, they're not.
No,
There's
no,
no
yeah, but no,
accessibility
but
from the
yeah,
street
but
to
do you
them.
know what
I
it
could
is?
say,
No,
"Boy,
but
that's
do you know
me
what it
then,
is?
innit?"
But that's it's easy to get at as used as the aggressors.
If
But-
you're the aggressor,
Yeah,
I hear
but
what you're
then
saying.
people
if you've taken a vial,
if people who's been
yeah,
violated. What do you mean you're out?
Yeah, I'm not hearing that.
You
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
determine
facts,
that you
facts.
ran me down for
Facts.
3 weeks straight,
Facts.
and now you're waving a white flag.
Totally agree with
How
that.
does
Totally
that
agree
being
with
out,
that.
stop waving the
Totally
white
agree with
flag.
that.
Okay,
being out, stop waving the
No,
white
what
flag.
he's saying is true.
All I
But
want to
you
know
can say
is
you're
how
out,
you
but
get
if
out
you've
from
done
that.
A man something you can't
Clue,
see. He's not
clue.
hearing you
Being
say
out,
you're
stop waving the white flag, bro.
Okay,
No,
Being
but
out
in
is
his
not
situation-
doing illegal stuff.
what?
That's being out. It all starts from what you're... Bro.
Go on, say your
No
piece.
one gangbanging's going work. You get what I'm saying? So if you stop...
I know people that were gangbanging
You'd
going work.
be surprised, you know.
I know people that were gangbanging going work, man.
No, what I'm trying to say to you is
saying,
this.
I know
I've seen
people
it.
that work on trap.
I've
I know
seen
people
it.
that work on trap. I know
But what
people
about your-
gangbanging.
what
I'm
about
telling you,
your
I know
brethren?
man
I'm
who's
saying
lost
to
in their
you, what about
joint
your
going
brethren? What
work.
about
I've
your
seen it.
brethren? You could be out, but what about your brethren? That's what I'm saying. That's what keeps you in.
I've seen man that Ross it go work.
Look,
Watch
in
it.
life, in life,
seen
right?
it.
You see, your choice, your choice is only yours.
Facts.
Yeah. So if you say I'm not participating in this street passes anymore,
Oh, then you're
but
out.
your ops,
You're
don't.
out.
But your ops still say
Yeah, they're not hearing
he's
that.
on. Like
Yeah.
no.
Go on.
You're still out until you butt them.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
but you're not out then.
No. Civilians defend themselves
I hear you.
every single day.
I hear what you're saying.
Every single day they defend themselves. As a civilian, and I said it, you're a man first. Man, trusting your man.
But you do have to take accountability. There's a little white flag with what you're doing.
Bro. Accountability.
No, 'cause you were saying no, there's
bro,
no white
bro,
flags.
out of sight, out of mind, innit? So if you're not about, you don't go on the block.
Yeah.
You don't do all these
Yeah,
things.
yeah.
You have to take yourself
That's right,
out of
away
the
from
equation.
facts.
So when the latest violations happen,
Facts.
you're not there.
Facts.
You see what I'm saying?
I hear you.
All the latest things that's gonna happen.
Okay, fine, but if the mutes catch you and mash you up, what's your response after that?
Broski,
Yeah,
broski.
if you're not going home and saying I'm not involved in it, it was my bad day, they caught me, they mashed me up, fair play, and go home and rest and get
And
on with
some
your
people
life.
do that.
If that's
you know?
not what you're doing.
Some people do take the vial and say, you know
Yeah,
what?
but it
I'll
takes a
charge
lot.
it.
But
I'm
and
not saying
and
I
when
will.
you
You
do
pick up a
that,
banner.
when you
If you
do
pick up a
that,
banner, then you're back in,
you're
innit?
gonna need to get beat up like 4 times before they
Before
say,
they
you
realise
know
he's
what,
out.
you
Yeah,
know what,
yeah,
he
yeah,
ain't
yeah.
even retaliating no more.
100%. Facts.
I've seen man
So
try and let
everyone's
that be
saying,
Facts.
I'm
Sorry.
out. Yes, I know you can get out like
But
that.
they're not letting you get out.
But
Yeah.
and
Who are they?
okay,
Who are they?
no problem. And then in hindsight, to just call you're out like that anyway, and you could just be out like that, you was nobody in the first place. We didn't even need the announcement. Like honestly, like if you could just scream you're out and no one's not touching you, like oh what you ain't been seen with them man there for 2 weeks, he must be he don't roll with them man there no more. Man's gonna see you and say, bro, if I catch you with them man there again. Yeah? Double the beating. The last one and the next one. And then, bro, you like, do you understand what
Have
I'm
you been
saying?
G-checked since you've retired, since you've been out?
Since I've never been G-checked in my life.
There you go.
I
So,
don't take
so
check,
like,
let alone
you
receipt.
know what I'm saying? I don't get
Do you feel
away
like
all
there'd be
these
a
things are
difference if you
happening
bucked into the youths
and
that
when they're
don't like your
happening.
side?
Because
You can't G-check me. It's like what we're
No,
saying.
I'm
It's
not
because
saying
G-check.
no, what I'm saying
When
is
does it
because-
happen? Does
it's
you
because
get
of
G-checked?
look. I've been in situations where I've been moved to.
So when are these
it's not,
things
I'm not
happening?
moved like a wicked.
Hypothetical.
I've been rushed. I've been ready to. I've been moved to. But I'm saying there's no G-checking. You know who I am. You know where I'm from.
Okay, since
So if you want to get into a problem, you can get into a problem.
Since you've got into this space you're in, yeah?
Have you had an altercation?
Yeah, if I buck into the wrong people, what's gonna happen?
That's right.
Fair enough.
So my point is, you can scream you're out,
But you're
but
not.
see, off a flick of a finger, you
you're
might be back in.
Facts.
That altercation's not back in, man.
What?
Huh?
A fight's not back in, bro. Like, on the fuck, like,
Do you know
fighting
what?
on
Do
me,
you know
you're
what?
in
It
gang.
depends what levels you're gonna
You're a
take. Like
man.
Mark said to you, what levels are you gonna take it to? Are you gonna pick up your hammer?
Yeah,
Are you gonna pick up your hammer?
that's what I'm
See a
saying.
man
You
rush
can
you
have
and
a
disrespect
tear up,
you in
boom,
front of
boom,
your-
boom.
1 second.
Done.
1 second.
Okay,
No,
but
never wish this on nobody. You're with your youth, and a man disrespect you in front of your youth.
Yeah,
Who's
you're
to
black
say you're
in.
not going to pick up
You're
your
black
hammer?
in.
do you know what? No,
Who's
but
to
do you
say
know
you're
what?
going to
Clue,
pick up your hammer?
Clue, do you know what it is?
Tell
yeah?
me.
Clue, do you know what it is? I think they're unreasonable
then.
circumstances because
They're not
any
even
man.
unreasonable.
No,
Oh,
no,
God.
it's
Oh,
not.
yeah,
but
go on,
because
go on.
I feel like any man would react off that.
Yes,
And it
facts.
would take
Even
a
a
lot
civil.
more
That's
to
what I'm
not
saying.
Even a
to.
civil. Yeah.
Do
Disrespect
you
a
understand
civilian's
what I'm
wife,
saying?
MC.
Even a civil.
So,
Facts.
so now back to you. You deciding, yeah, if that's it. You can't decide that
Yeah, no, of course not.
because if they see you again,
Yeah, it's up.
they react.
But it's like what he's saying. As a man, I've got the right to defend myself all the time. But then what do I do after that? I could defend myself in the heat of the moment. If I'm not running around, rolling around, looking for you, going to your
What
block,
level
tighting
you
up,
take it?
ready to
Yeah,
tear,
but
then I'm
I
getting on with my
understand
life.
that.
level you
Exactly.
take it?
I'm trying to say, I'm getting on with my life, bro.
yeah.
And he's right. I've got the right to defend myself. So even if I do bump into them again,
Yeah.
what the fuck's I got to do with me? Because if they're gonna try and move to me,
Okay.
I'm gonna have to rock.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to do
Okay.
whatever.
You're not looking for them.
But then
Okay.
after I go home, I'm not going around. I'm not going to their
Picking
block.
up
I'm not
burners,
doing
bro,
this.
bro.
I'm not
Yeah.
doing that.
Phone
I'm
call.
getting on with my
Then you're
life.
civilian.
And I
Yeah,
agree with that.
facts, facts.
And I agree with that.
Done.
I agree with you don't need to go and look for them. But bro, you are out when they see you and just don't say nothing.
that's when you're
now
out.
you're out.
Yeah, that's when you're out.
You That's it.
That's
You're
what-
out.
Facts.
What do you mean don't say nothing? They didn't
They
say
don't-
nothing when they moved
They
to
don't.
you anyway.
Yeah, don't say. Yeah, but
So,
Say when they move to
but like, if that's how you want to play
As in
it,
they
then
get- yeah, they
that's
don't
how
get
you want to
busy.
play it.
Yeah,
They don't
yeah,
say
yeah.
nothing. They
They'll
don't
get
trouble
busy.
you.
Yeah.
Like,
You say
I don't
that's
think
when
it's
that's,
a
that's when you're
I don't
done.
think if
That's
a
when
civilian
you
will say
say- that's
anything
when
to
you
their
say-
ops if they
Bro.
saw them anyway.
A Seville.
what's
What are you saying, bro? You're not a civilian, bro.
If
you
you're
say-
out, you
the
don't
other way
get
around.
to say
He's saying
nothing.
he's saying the other
He's
way
saying
around,
that
innit?
way around. He's saying if your ops
When you
catch
go somewhere and they see
just
you
'cause
and
you're
they don't
out,
bother
that
you,
don't mean nothing
they're
to
saying
them.
that's when you can say you're done. That's when you're out.
Yeah,
You're not
like,
involved
you
in it.
might-
All right, what if three say you're done and the fourth says nah, man?
And the fourth box is in your face.
Yeah.
Then you're not out. Like, you're out if you hold the vial.
True. I hear what
If they box you and then you
don't
put
agree
your
with
hand
that?
and say, look, I'm
Why?
not
Why do you
involved
do
no
that?
more, and they
That's
leave
not my
you,
life, bro.
then
That's not my life.
So you're out.
Bro, I'm me, bro. Like I'm saying, I've always been an opportunist, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? I've always been an opportunist.
Or was you
I do
ever
think-
gang?
No, they're like the gang era, innit?
So that's probably what's different for you,
Yeah,
then.
my era is like, we had beef, innit? But we weren't a gang, innit?
It wasn't
like,
gang.
Yeah, it weren't gang. Like,
Yeah,
that's
yeah, I get you.
much younger
That's why- yeah,
generation.
that's why you're probably looking at
it's
man
not-
weird,
They
like,
got
what's
that,
going on?
maybe not him, but that generation tattoos. It's not my generation tattoos of the end. No. Maybe I said maybe not your generation. I said his generation. Do you get what I'm saying?
That's
so
why you're looking at it like that then. It makes
Bro,
sense.
I'm just like, what are you on
thinking, what's he
about?
on
Like-
But he wasn't, yeah.
Bro,
okay.
everyone used to trap. Like he's saying, oh, bro, if you trapped in my day, you were outside.
And you couldn't just
Yeah,
trap and be a
you
nobody.
don't have to be bad because you
couldn't
know
be a nobody,
bare of your brother's brethren, like Carl and all them man there, they weren't like gang or gunslingers, but them man had beating lines. You see what I'm saying? When it was time to pull up A3s, there was some man that had no burners, and then in the pictures they with the
game
top
changes,
drug
though.
dealers. They with the top drug
So
dealers.
then when you was
These
explaining
man
everything,
are
you should have said in
outside.
your time.
I'm not
Then when
hearing
you should have said in
nothing.
your time.
You get what I'm
I
saying?
hear what you're saying.
I'm
So
not
he should have
hearing
said in
nothing.
his time.
I hear what you're saying.
You should have explained it in your time.
That's all I can be talking about. I can't be talking about your time. You know what I'm saying? I can only be talking about
We're
mine.
be talking about today.
Yeah, I can't be talking about today.
Why
I'm
not?
Because I don't know what's going on.
Man's
Yeah,
living
but
today. It's
I'm-
got to be a
bro,
reference to today. You
I'm
can't be,
living in
you
today
can't be,
and I'm on my
you can't be
computer.
referencing from something from the 90s and talking about it now.
Early millenniums, but I'm saying why I can say that is because I'm in my yard. Ask me about what I've got on with
Your day-to-day,
I
in
can
your
tell
yard.
you,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I'm not in, bro. I don't know who, what, where. You get what I'm saying? I don't know who. I don't know who's the top trophy.
Okay, but
I can relate, no.
okay,
know
watch
nothing.
this, yeah? See? 9 out of 10 man, yeah? They all claim the rap. You pick up the phone. You hear what happened? Nah. Oh, are you out or should I tell you? I bet they asked to hear what happened though, innit?
knowing
But you're
gossip,
out. If
what?
you're out, why do you need to know? You've got no
that's
interest in it. Why do you need to know the
No, 'cause you-
gossip?
no, 'cause you-
Why though?
No, I hear
Why?
what you're
Why?
trying to say.
Why though?
But you
Why?
can't be-
That's poor,
Why?
man. That's
Why?
poor,
I don't
because
want
that's
nothing to
poor.
do with it.
I
I
hear
don't
what
want
you're
nothing
saying.
to do with
What?
it.
Like, being
I
smart,
don't
being
need to
smart,
know.
being smart, being
I
smart.
don't need
No,
to know.
Passer.
I'm saying he's being
Everyone
smart.
loves Passer.
What?
Everyone.
Bro, it could be someone you know, bro.
Everyone-
Just because you're out, it doesn't mean that
Clue.
you got love and affection pause for a man. You're
Clue.
killing your little
Bro,
guy.
but-
What
yeah,
happened
but-
to him?
Clue.
Bro,
Clue, if I
that's
hear
man's
you
little
two
brother.
talking about a man that I don't know about, and
Oh,
the
it's just-
conversation
it's got no interest,
and
yeah.
the conversation is good enough, I'm listening.
Okay.
Do you understand?
Okay, yeah.
You understand? Man got his watch taken. He got who?
you
Oh,
gotta
some
say who,
guy
yeah,
called
yeah,
Bernard.
yeah,
I don't know Bernard. How?
yeah, yeah.
I don't know how it got taken. Okay.
Like, even
What do you
him, this
mean?
guy's so cheeky. Man
Man
rang
said, how
me.
about Jordan on the gossip?
Even what you done the other day is so cheeky. Like,
What did I do the
like
other
you
day?
don't know what's going on outside. Like, man rang me and Chloe was away for a bit in like holiday. Man rang me, said, "What's going on outside?" I said, "What do you mean?" I said, "You're outside. You get me?"
Yeah.
He said, "Oh, such a." I was like, "Brother, stop moving like you don't know what's happened in the world for this maybe to happen. Like, why did you?" But that's him.
I think we go around full circle. They just hate that I'm out. That I'm
Who's
they
they?
Bro,
just
I don't
Tell you,
hate
so
because
you-
I'm not outside.
Who's they?
I'm not outside.
Do
So
you know what tends to happen though? You see, like for my circle, yeah, like if I chat to Reeps, that's my brother, like he won't even want to tell me the
certain
latest
things.
because he just knows, bro, you're all the way living up there. What you really?
See, there's another thing.
No one's phoning you anyway because of where you're at in life.
Yeah, but someone, I'm
let's just talk about music and family. And,
no, but I hear where that is, but I'm also of the mindset that someone should keep you up to date on what's going on, because in case you cut through and the ends in flames, or them that place that man thought was cool, we ain't cool with it no more. You try to go and catch a chicken burger. You gotta be up on what's going on. You gotta know what's going on.
No, it's not always.
I feel like you gotta be up to the
What
time.
could have changed? What could have changed? You know where it was left at.
Yeah, but I'll keep my head on the
Where
swivel.
Where I left it at, they're not good there no more.
But if I'm hearing the
You know
streets,
what I'm saying?
if I'm hearing the streets are frying,
where I left my ends at, and
But you knew.
and what would you call it? What would you call it?
Opposition.
No, not opposition. What would you call it when coalitions? Your coalitions, yeah.
Coalitions,
So my ends and our coalitions were one thing. Yeah. I'll go away. I'll go away. I'll go and try and fight. Be a dad. Yeah. Become a dad. Come back to the ends. Yeah. And go back on our coalitions block, bro.
And it's not the same.
Bro, it's not the
yeah, but
same.
your bridges from there are still your bridges though.
Excuse me.
And it wasn't
No,
them.
it wasn't them. Because I can
And
tell
that's
you.
what you mean by you should still be in the know.
Listen. I go to jail. Yeah. I'm on the wing, bro. I remember I told you the story. I'm washing my hair. I'm like, the shampoo's not coming out my hair. These Tottenham boys just bursted. I'm rocking naked, cocky out, slippering. Yeah, having going mad. Get out of there. You understand? 2-2s now. You know, you find out in life. You know, everything that someone does will always turn up. The girl said, you got someone trying to move to you in jail, innit? My man say up. The man that's from the coalition block with me, he's my era. But he's so in tune with the younger era that I'm up now.
Okay.
Do you see what I'm saying?
You ain't got no knowledge.
But he's not man enough to move to me. So he knows there's North Youth who's got problems with us. Do you see what I'm saying? So he says, that's my man.
Yeah, but it'll go through generations. That block that we was cool with, that we grew with, that's the same block that I grew up with. And all my brethrens from that block are still my brethrens. Just that our ends don't get along together now. That's a younger generation. It's generation. No, but I'm saying, he's saying that coalition. I could talk like, look, like I grew up with them Pembrey youths.
Okay. Wait, it's not you lot who mash it up.
This is what I'm trying to say.
Who mash it up?
Us.
See, whatever.
But this is what I'm trying to say. But
Okay,
even,
no.
but
Sorry, I lied. It's 2 Pembrey people who mashed it up. I
So
swear
what
to
age
God.
group were they?
I swear to God, my age group.
That's you
That's
lot.
fine, but what I'm trying to say is,
It's
even
you
when the man them ain't getting along and they don't get along,
That's my block.
there's men from Pembrey now that are still my brethrens.
Yeah,
And
I
I
follow
see
them
them
on the
now,
gram.
they're my
and all that.
brethrens. You get what I'm trying to say? We can't control what the younger generation's doing and what the everything's
what I'm
going on.
saying.
But they're still my brethren.
So
So
that goes into what you're saying is where you left it. You left it, broski. The ends will get smaller and smaller, bro. You get what I'm saying?
You're always gonna
You
be-
run over to
you're
Boss
always
Man
gonna be
shop
who
and
you
Boss
are,
Man will be
though.
looking at you like, what are you doing here? This ain't the
See,
ends
for
no
Margs,
more.
maybe not for you. For Margs is always going to be Margs, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's it. No matter how well he does and goes, he's Margs, isn't it?
That was the point I was only trying to make.
That's it. He can't get away
So
from
you
that. He's
can't
Margs.
leave.
Yeah, and it's the same way our man
You
is,
may
man. It's the
think
same
you
thing.
left, but you can't leave.
that's a sad story then.
Man ain't on
It
man's
is-
block,
it is
man
a
ain't
sad
outside,
story.
But it is what it is.
It is
you know
a
what I'm
sad
saying?
You can't just leave them alone, man.
Because you said it earlier. How do you do it then? Respectfully, how?
What do you do?
How do you do it respectfully? There's
Write
not a way,
a letter
bro.
to every single
like,
one of them.
I see
and say,
some
I'm
youths
no
on-
longer
I see some
involved.
youths doing fucking posts.
Oh, what? Just renouncing the thing?
Yeah, like I'm no longer involved. Like that to me, that's just weak. That's just mental. That's just like what is
bro,
that?
No, but
Why
you
you
know,
doing
maybe
that? Why
that
you even
person
doing
thanked
that?
God or something.
No, but that's not even
because
gonna do nothing for you.
you're-
'cause
you're
the same
saying
years
you're
ago, that's not
They're
gonna
not
clash
even
you.
going to care, bro.
That's what I'm
That
saying.
you done that. They're not going
They
to
don't
care
care
that
You're
you
doing
done
that,
that.
but that lets me know you was scared from the
They
start.
don't care if you find God.
And you really,
That's the
really
worst
are
thing.
scared.
Bro,
You're scared,
the best
bro.
thing to do is just live your life,
You just gotta live, bro.
And I
But
think you
know
just got-
the consequences of if
Of
you maneuver
course.
certain places.
Like,
You just got to live the right
Understand?
way. You just got to watch how you maneuver.
Bro, I don't go.
There's certain places I don't. There's certain places I don't go. There's certain things I don't frequent in. You know what I'm trying to say? There's certain
That's
places
it.
if I am there, I got my head on
That's
a
it.
swivel. I'm always
And you
vigilant.
got to remember, some individuals have the same mindset as man, as it to say, like, they might see you one up and feel like they can not have a convo, but you know, like, oh, it's not that.
I'll be real. That happened with me
Whereas
with a
someone
lot
else
of
might
man
be
in
a bit
jail.
more like, it's a problem. You get what
When
I'm
you
saying?
go jail, that's when that's when you see a
Because
lot of
man can't
people's
fight.
true colours. Yeah.
No one's
A lot of
on
man
it.
can't fight.
and-
A lot of man can't
and-
fight.
No one's on
Yeah,
it.
don't like
I'm
fight.
So a lot
seeing
of man would just tell you, brother, it's
on
not
the
even
roads,
that.
wicked bad man, wicked bad, like
Yeah.
for their
I
side,
know.
wicked bad man,
Yeah.
and the man are saying,
It's not that.
yeah, like no, I'm done.
But that's chess from them though, because then as soon as they forward back outside,
they're on wickedness again.
No, shall I be
it's
real?
wicked.
But I learned that because I've only been jail once, and I learned that from like
Yes,
if you're
bro.
in that lifestyle and all that, yeah,
Yes,
you can
bro.
get tricked. So it's your first time you can go jail, you can get tricked. But I learned that anytime now, if you see a man it's on, set it. Don't play no games with these man because man will chat shit to you in jail, lie, move like they're not on nothing, and then when you're on the road, they're just roasting burners off the man and that. Like, this is crazy. What the fuck is going on here? I seen you. You told me you was kind of blessed.
Now some people lie, some people don't though, man. Some people, your word's all you've got in it, and if I give you my word,
That's it. I'm a man, bro. I say what I mean and
tell
mean
you,
what I say, bro.
Look, me,
That's
you,
it.
no drama.
Yeah.
But I can't vouch for my brethren.
Yeah.
See, when I see you,
I'm not buying that. I'm not having that.
when I see you,
Yeah.
Just don't talk to me.
Yeah.
I ain't got no qualms.
I'll
But
be
if
honest,
my
just don't
bro-
talk to me,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
I can't
You
vouch-
need to
I can't
tell
talk for
everyone to
everyone
lie.
else.
Hey, bro, if you're
Facts, bro.
stepping to me saying me and you's done, but I can't vouch for my brethren, I'm saying, bro, just forget it. You get what I'm saying?
But then
We don't
that
have to
means
be,
I'll mash you up
but just
now
forget
then.
it. We don't have to
But
be.
yeah,
But
but
talking,
then-
you
Yeah, just forget it.
Okay, but then
Just
you're
forget it.
saying that.
Shouldn't
You're
even said
saying
it,
that.
yeah.
What?
Forget
Do you
it.
think I'm gonna let you walk off now then?
It's mad though because I
No,
can't be
because,
hypocrite.
like-
I've been in that position. I've got a man that I'm brethren with now, and we're only cool because we bucked in jail, and really on road, we're not.
Cool.
You get what
Shouldn't
I'm
be.
trying to say?
Have you seen what's that film there? You know, the
And-
two boys that are talking. One's in the concentration camp, and one's the German soldier.
The boy in the striped pajamas.
Yeah, the boy in the striped pajamas. That's Margs just talking to the ops. Yeah, they're coming to kill the keep your family outside.
I've had brethren, like one of them at least say like, rah, and he's not feeling the fact that I heard you was speaking to my man in there and to the 10. I told him, I'm not gonna lie, I'm rocking my man. Cool.
It
I
happens.
can't, I don't know what
That's
you
their
do.
gen.
Yeah, but
Like-
I've seen, but people not. But but you go through stuff. There's certain things that can happen that are not super major. And then you go through road. It's like you want to crash that rear end. And I've seen man on road now, and it's not like that. But back then, you wanted me to cling on to things. It's not
My
like that now.
majorest beef in
You
my
know what I'm
whole
saying?
life is
It's
squash.
not. It's not like that now.
No
The
one can
people are
tell
cool.
me
People are
nothing.
doing their thing. No one cares anymore.
can get
but
out.
I was supposed to. But I was in the wrong because. But everybody's doing the same shit now. Everybody's moved on
Bro,
with their
bro,
life.
don't nod your head because, bro, that don't mean to say you can get out because your beef is not gang.
Yes, it
That
is.
wasn't gang.
All right then.
Was it gang?
Yes.
All right, cool.
All right, then.
I don't. Then
You
it
don't
was
know, then that's
then
it.
it was, innit?
It was.
And then times have changed because
Young youths will try to crash you.
that's my
Facts.
point.
Facts.
You like, bro. I'll be real.
Facts.
I'm not worried about
What
people
young
my
youths?
age.
Yeah, facts.
I'm not
Because
worried.
they're trying
It's always
to
the
do
young
what you're
people.
trying to do.
Yeah.
but they're in the
Young
same.
youths don't
We
crash
all grow
me,
together.
man.
We're in the same
Like,
place.
bro, I'll be real.
We
to you.
all
A lot
grow
of
together.
people-
You've got people
a lot
from
of
the
people have
back in the
spoken
day.
to me.
Generation, bro.
You see each other. You don't know what
I'm
it is.
not worried about them.
Bro.
And it's not even no
Brother,
diss to
on
them.
my last jail trip that I had 24-year-olds trying to move to me, pause. 24, bro. Make it make sense.
Like it don't add up.
Make it make sense.
And this man that you don't
but
know.
then
innit?
what are
I
they
don't know you.
What are
I've
they doing?
walked past you 5 times, and on the 6th occasion you've tried a sneaky one. A man's had to thump you up.
But that's because they're looking stripes, though.
That's
That's
what
all.
I'm
That's,
trying to
that's all they're doing. Looking a post on the roads and like
real,
a
that is-
little
that's the
Instagram
great thing.
story.
It's-
That's all they're looking.
It's crazy once the generations apart. It's people that you don't know. You know what I'm trying to say?
And that's the scary part.
And what's mad is because when you was outside and you was involved in certain things and what was going on here, you probably had malice in your heart towards certain people, innit? You know what I'm trying to say? That's where that energy, that's where that thing comes from. It's like you see me, I see you, it's the same shit.
Yeah.
We're out here. When man grow up, you're still from the same block and these little generations. And like I say, generations change and these little niggas are run up. And it's like, I don't even know these people. You know what I'm trying to say? It's like I don't even know how I'm gonna gas myself up to be mad. Like, I don't know these people. Like you know what I'm
Yeah,
trying
I
to say? But
can't
they
be
know
angry.
you.
I can't be
And that's what they
angry
need
for
to do.
what.
They
I
just
can't
need
be
to know
angry
man.
for what the block
And
did.
it's like, man don't know them.
The thing is where you from. So I don't know you.
Even that, you
Yeah,
see
yeah,
that,
where you
that
from?
question there annoys me so much.
Where you
you know?
from?
it's
Because
the
just
most-
that question alone. Firstly, how do you want me to answer that? I don't, because I'm a dickhead if I answer it.
Earth.
You're an idiot if you just answer it. Southwest, or I'm from Junction, or I'm from Wandsworth Borough. You're an idiot straight away.
Hey, look,
You
you
got
know
me,
what I
that's what I'm
said to
saying,
you?
though.
Hey, Clue, remember you asked me earlier, how am I getting to my car? So you see that conversation. Yo, cuz, where you from? So I'm going to and see, it's like, okay, it's a couple steps. Yo! Couple steps more. Yo! Do I know you? Couple steps. They're going to be approaching me.
No, but you see, I can't live like that.
I'm
bro.
gone.
So when you drive off, don't you feel like
No.
when you look in the mirror at yourself?
No.
You know when you look in the
That's
mirror,
how
you
you look
catch
at-
yourself.
No, because
Don't you feel like
No,
Part of
that's
the
a
game is
pussy?
going
or
away.
thing?
Shall I tell
Don't
you
you
why,
feel that's
though?
a pussy? or
No,
thing?
no, because shall I
I'm
tell you
a
why?
pussy.
You
Bro,
can't win every
bro.
battle.
You
You
see
can't
pride?
win every battle.
No, bro,
Hey,
no, bro.
And sometimes
remember, you know,
need to
Clue.
I hear what you
Clue.
say. It's like if you're outnumbered or something.
Clue. Yeah,
and
that's
it's
what I'm
like,
saying.
yes.
Yeah, that's that number. That's what I'm saying.
I'm
That
saying
number.
if it's one man.
What man? No, what one man? Unless he's got
Why does
MMA
why
gloves
does your
on.
narrative change?
Unless he's got a whole
depending on
MMA
numbers,
suit.
though? But
Remember,
why
man
does your
tried to move
narrative
to me
change
in
compared
Byron
on the
shop
numbers, bro?
with MMA suit.
Shouldn't it be the same narrative for both?
Remember, man tried to move to me MMA suit. Old man and
Shouldn't
little butter, he turned up in his MMA clubber. I knew it was
Hear what
on.
I'm saying. Shouldn't it be the same narrative for both?
I
though,
knew.
If you're
I
out.
knew.
This guy's a
I'm not lying.
No, but if you're out anytime.
Am I lying?
See you, you know, you think you're smart. You know.
Man turned up. No, listen.
You think you're smart.
No, it was in Bow. I older man, little butters, turned up to my brother's shop, MMA outfit. Heard I was there, she ready to jits me up. But I watch UFC. You know what I'm saying? I know reverses.
Yeah, but so the way you're saying
I got out.
is, so what that
I got
situation?
out.
You ran that, man.
You see what you're moving
Bro,
like?
we tussled.
I lose.
We got to the ground.
You see what
I
you're
got a
moving like? You
reversal.
see what Loonz
I
is
was
moving
out
like?
of
Yeah,
there.
he's moving like that guy that, you know, by himself won't say nothing, but when he's
I
in a
would
group
say
of
a
man,
lot.
you're gonna say
No.
something. That's basically what you're doing on the flip side.
No.
You're saying if one man tries to press you, pause, you're gonna
but
talk to him.
It's,
Or-
but
but if
do
it's
you
a
know
group
Art
of
of
them,
War?
you're getting to your car and you're skirting.
AOW, Art of War, yeah? Bro, you see Pride is the devil. You see those man, you see me, yeah? There's certain man in my age group, yeah? That man knew we could be 30 deep. This op sees us, he's gonna hold a jockey pause. He's gonna hold a yanking. You get me? He's gonna knock back down. That's not a smart guy. You get what I'm saying? I don't care, I take on. That's not a smart guy. You get me? Or you're rolling with that one guy and you see 40 ops. Don't run. You see Shanks. Nah, bro, the Pride's not gonna get me
No, but
killed.
then, so what are we
That's
saying?
not about pride,
No,
you know,
what are we
because if
saying?
you
You
run
gotta
and
be
leave
true
him
to
and he's
yourself.
You
like,
can't leave him, but you gotta say to him, let's go. You understand?
Bro.
Man's dragging him by his hoodie,
Bro,
you know.
your pride is not killing me. See what I'm saying? Your pride is not killing me, bro. Like end of the day, you know what people dead off pride? You know what people dead off pride?
No, but you know what it is?
Broski.
You'll be surprised what if we stay together, you'll be surprised what we can take on because there's a lot of people over there.
No,
Yeah, no,
not
facts.
2 and up because man saying 20, not 2 and 10.
Yanks. I'm talking swords.
Yeah, but I'm not.
Not
Man,
even
Man
swords.
said swords. Man,
Swords.
you got
No, but I'm
pronounced, you know.
Swords.
Swords.
Yeah, that's the long ones.
I've got my own rule with that though. I've been stabbed. I still feel the things of it now. I would never get stabbed. I would run from someone with a knife.
Yes, that's okay.
Like, and that's,
I've been
but I've got, that's my
stabbed,
own
I will
rule.
always
Like,
run.
I'm like, it's nothing to do with being a man, it's because I understand
pain.
the implications of it.
Yeah.
I'm not getting stabbed again. You know what I'm trying to say? That because someone backed a knife out of me, and I'm quick as well. No one ain't got no business catching me. You know what I'm trying to say? I'm not
Bro,
getting
you're
stabbed
eager.
again.
You're standing there for a
That's
second.
not an ego
Do you know what's crazy?
I've
though?
made
See
my
the
mind
brother-
up.
See the brother that stays and dies. Rest in peace, his soul. That's gonna be the guy that everybody talks about. He's the man.
Yeah, but
Yeah, I don't
wanna be
bro,
the man.
bro,
I don't wanna
you
be
know
the
it's
man. He's the realest
Let me
dude
tell you
ever.
one
I don't wanna be
thing.
the
man.
Let me
But
tell
that's
you
what
one
I'm
thing
saying.
That's
though,
me.
bro.
That's me.
You get an Instagram post once a year. You
Yeah.
go on a t-shirt and you remember that
No, but-
selection.
And the ops are going to dish
No,
you
watch
in
this.
And then
And the
everyone's
ops are gonna
crying
dish
that
you
you
in
never
chat.
So my
ran.
point is this though. My point is this though.
like,
So
bro,
what we're
it's the
doing here
truth.
in this gang thing then really? Do you
And I
get
told
it?
you, but
If the
this-
smart thing is to run when you're supposed to run,
But this is what I
but
was.
the man that stays is labelled as the
look what you're-
baddest thing
Yeah,
since sliced bread.
That's
Are you gonna
pride.
stop? Because this is what I was talking
Makes
about before.
sense.
It's pride, it's ego, it's all that stuff, and it's man's
Devils.
committed to change it. The problem is because of the rules that we've set for ourselves. So you're still living by rules that you made when you was a teenager and when you was in the streets. A man can't live by them rules. So a man's talking about vials and this and that, and that's that ego that's gonna burn you to do something. But if you're out, you can't be living like you shouldn't. You can't be caring about. Like if you're serious, I don't understand it. Don't get me wrong. I get that it's hard, but you see, if you're serious and you really have changed, you can't be living by them same standards. Talking about vials and disrespect
no,
and
because-
ret-tet-tet-tet and
no, but
rare-rare-rare.
Right, no,
Because
right,
what's man
right.
talking
No,
about?
it's
You're not
right,
in that
yeah,
life
but
no more.
look,
You're
watch
done.
this, yeah.
Yeah,
Watch
right,
this,
right.
yeah.
It gets
Say
a bit
like that,
sticky,
yeah.
supposed to bounce.
Just say like tonight,
Simple.
yeah. We go out, yeah, and you and your side's over there, man and my side's over there, and a little argument breaks out. See me, I'm trying my hardest to squash it
Facts.
because we're
Yeah,
past
same.
that,
Yeah,
and
same.
it don't need to go there. Do you understand what I'm
Same,
saying
same,
to you?
same.
Whereas back in the day,
It's
the
just-
man that might say, forget that, man.
It's
Like
just- yeah,
it
it
is
is
what
what
it
it
is.
is, what it is.
Do
Yeah,
you understand what I'm saying? And that's why I'm saying you can elevate and grow up. Do you know what I'm saying to you? But it's just how everyone keeps saying, I'm out. Why not? But you don't dictate if you're out or not.
You got to remember, a lot of people want to be out, but just don't want to look the fool to their brethren. That's still in.
Do you know
get
what
what I'm trying to say?
But
Yeah, my bedroom's that end.
do you get what I'm trying to say,
See,
though?
my bedroom's that end. They only probably don't even know where my yard is, bro.
no, but do you know what it is? I could look at a lot of men and say like you're 3/4 out. But see, what keeps you in is your name. That's all it is.
And when you're
Like,
part,
and
but when you're part,
that's in
again,
a
it's all
whole
ego. You see that
tune.
when you're part of the gossiping thing and your name brand and stuff is going on, you might go through certain things in the streets and your borough, your ends, they're talking about you, innit? You know what I'm trying to say? These are the things that fuck with people. But it's like, I'm trying to explain to man, like, fair enough, I'm from where I'm from, but like, I shouldn't care what a man in fucking Clapton or Stokey or whatever saying about me, but especially the strangers as well. There's people I don't know. You know what I'm trying to say? You want to make it right now. You want to change the narrative. They're saying this about you. Like, you might have took an L. They're calling you this very rare. Then you want to do something to change the narrative. So now they're saying different things about you. Oh, he got his get back. Oh, he's this, he's that, he's that, he's that. Why do I care about what these people are saying about me? These people that I'm not around, that I don't know.
What I'm saying.
I'm not making no money with, don't know my family. I shouldn't really care. Whatever you don't think about me ain't none of my business.
No,
Even if you're calling me the wickedest idiot
But look,
in the world.
Even on a
Because
bigger scale. Look at this on a
what
bigger
is it?
scale.
I don't
It's
care.
a grown-up thing, though.
Look at this on a bigger scale now. Even on that, like King Von, he dies, yeah? Bro, Dirk had the guy that snitched on his whole crew, 6ix9ine, slide for Von. Had these school kids in his comments. Slide for Von, slide for Von, slide for Von. He's like rapping. They can't write slide for Von no more. My man's in jail. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but
the pressure.
I don't think the internet made you ride for your break.
No. But it made him rap about it.
Yeah,
And the rap,
okay.
and if you
I know what
understand
you're saying.
if you understand the whole thing of his trial, they're using his lyrics against him.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
So that's what made him feel like he had to vilify to the whole world. We knew what he was going to do. Throw really on these cold streets. Got the money he's got. We know what he's going to do.
Yeah.
But he felt, I have to say to these people, you can't tell me I need to slide for Von no more. You see what I'm saying?
That's a
And
soundboy
now-
thing, though. Personally,
No, but bro,
It
but
is a soundboy thing, that you do something and then
no,
need
but
to
this is what
rap
I'm
about
saying
it.
to you. It's the pride thing. It's the pride thing. Like now, okay, couple man's falling over. You man keep on. It affected him. It affected his gangster.
course, yeah.
You get me? My man moved out of Chicago, lived in Atlanta. You know, it's quite across the country, bro. Quite across the country,
But he's out.
bro. But those comments made him put his money up.
Yeah, but-
made these runners
but
use
you-
the OTF
Yeah, but do you know what it
business
is?
card
You can't
to
say
buy
that.
wax.
That could have always been on the cards,
What the
though.
fuck?
Like, just because
Bro.
I'm out, it don't mean to say I don't
Fun.
love my
Broski.
brethrens. Like,
Broski.
it don't mean to say I don't
I'm
look
out.
after the
Do not
hood.
phone me
Like,
with
do you
any
understand
shit.
what I'm saying to you?
Phone me.
No,
And-
but
and
see,
just
that's another
different
tricky one though.
level.
You can't be out and say that you look after the hood because these men are gonna buy waps and drugs and get involved. So you're funding them. You're not out
Yeah,
if you
you
look
are.
after the
You
hood.
are, you are.
If you look
No,
after the
you're
ends,
not.
you're not
No,
out.
you're not. No, you're not.
Okay.
If you look after the ends, you're not out.
You're conspiracy.
You're putting
Okay.
money in shooters'
Okay.
pockets and that.
Okay.
No way.
You're not out.
Conspiracy.
Can I just say
Conspiracy.
one thing? Okay, but then whilst you're out, if them other people catch him, then people on his block are gonna ride for him. Yeah or no? Because he's still looking after the hood.